Good morning. Good morning. Let's see if we have a good connection today. There we go. There we go. Good morning. Good morning. It's another amazing day, as I like to say. New day, same vision, new intensity. Today, I want to talk to you about why you should become a legacy author. Let's talk about why am I doing this, first of all? Why am I pushing this legacy author platform? I got two reasons I'm doing it. First of all, I've been working with people for 20 years, right? I've published hundreds of books, but I've talked to thousands of people. And that's not an exaggeration. I've talked to thousands of people about publishing a book. Right now, I'm looking at a list of about 35 people that I talked to this month about their books, about the notions of writing a book, about their ideals of writing books. And what I find is that after that excitement of their ideal, after that excitement of, oh, I'm talking to a publisher, I'm taking a step, once they get the harsh realities of, what it costs, the time consumption, what it really takes to publish a book, a lot of people disappear. A lot of people walk away. And I believe they walk away because they don't have an ideal of what it looks like to succeed as an author. It's one thing to have an idea, oh, I want to write a book and people are going to read my book. But then once you step into that arena, you gotta figure out, how do I sell this? How do I make money from this? Will I make money from this? Is my book good enough to make money? Is my book good enough to reach people? Will people reject my book? All of these thoughts and concerns start to hit your mind. And what I want to show people is that any book can create success, wealth, freedom of time, and fulfillment to do the things you love to do with the people that you love, right? To work on something that leaves you feeling satisfied. I want to show you that it can be done and that your book is no different than anybody else's book. I'm not talking about the quality of your writing. I'm not talking about whether or not your book sells 1 million copies. That's not what makes your book a key to freedom. What makes your book so special is that it within itself is the key to wealth, freedom, and fulfillment. And so I'm doing this because from my own experience, of writing a $10 book of poetry that sold no more than 150 copies, I was able to create a business that now allows me to make great money, that allows me to be free, to do what I want to do, to be with my family, to take care of my mother, to take care of my kids. And I feel the fulfillment of knowing that I'm using my gifts and my talents for things that benefit people I love, people that I'm interested in helping. So this is why I'm doing this, because I want to give you exposure. I want to take away the fear that once you put this book out, it's going to sit on the shelf and collect dust, or that once you put this book out, nobody's going to read it, or that once you put this book out, it's going to be a waste of time. I want to give you the exposure to show you that no matter what your book is about, as long as that book has purpose, as long as you have a purpose for that book, you can create a business out of that book, a platform out of that book that reaches people and leaves a lasting impact. Now, why is it important that you become a legacy author? The Pew Research Center did a study, and they have found that over 50% of people are unhappy with their jobs. Actually, it is 56% of working age people, people from the ages of 18 to, I believe, 50, 46 or 50, are unhappy with their work. That means that of 10 of you, about half, 5.6 of you who are watching me now, don't love what you're doing. You work because you have to work. You're doing something that you don't feel connected to, you don't feel excited about. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. I worked for a company where I was making 200 to 300 calls a day, pitching a product that I didn't believe in, every day feeling like my job could be taken from me, no matter how well I did 3 months previous, no matter how well I did the previous month. Every month, my neck was on the line. I know that feeling. And I always tell people, if you don't have a product, you are the product. We're working in a very hostile working environment right now. Americans are working in a hostile working environment. What do I mean by that? We're working jobs where the pay is stagnant. A lot of us, the pay is stagnant. In fact, some of us are getting paid way less than we're worth, and the work is increasing on us. And then we have a corporate environment where if they can save a penny, they will fire you. They will let you go so they can save that one penny. They don't care about your responsibilities. They don't care about your family. If the corporate conglomerates can save one penny, they will fire you and leave you out there on your own. And so becoming a legacy author is taking your gift, your product, and creating your own enterprise. And this is not some magical thing. Creating a business is not some magical thing that only the best of us can do. Anybody can create a business. Money is paper made by man. You just have to find a way to get people to exchange that money with you for a service, right? So if you are an author or you want to be an author, guess what you're doing? You're creating a product and a service and an opportunity to exchange money for a service. It's that simple. And I want to help people understand the process it takes to get you to that point. Now, am I promising to get you from book to Mark Zuckerberg status? No, I'm not promising you that. Let's be real. I'm not promising you that. What I'm promising you is that I can show you the steps to, first of all, understand and identify your purpose in the market, help you understand how to find your purpose in the market. People don't do business with you just because you're there. They do business with you because they have a problem and they need somebody to solve it. Money exchanges hands when problems are solved. And that's when people do business with you. So we're going to help you figure out what your purpose is, what problems you solve through the context of your book, but it also doesn't have to be specifically connected to your book. Your book is an extension of the platform that allows you to reach more people. If you have one book in you, you should have two. You should have three. You should have four. So your book is not the core of your message, the core of your business. It's an extension of your business. You want to get to the point where you're giving the books away, because by giving the book to somebody, it brings you new clients who pay you 10 times, 100 times what the book would have cost, right? So I want to show you first how to find your purpose in the market through the context of your book or your platform. Then I want to show you how to connect that purpose to a bigger mission, because people want to be connected to something that's bigger than themselves. People don't want to support you just because. People need, they take action because of some burning desire, a burning desire to avoid pain, or a burning desire to be, to feel fulfillment, right? These are reasons people connect and support people. So as authors, we got to stop thinking, oh, my book is out there, it's so good that people will love it. Nobody cares about how good a book is. People only care about what's in it for me. What am I going to get out of supporting this book? Am I going to get a problem solved? Am I going to feel connected to something bigger than me? So we're going to help you figure out what's the bigger mission to connect. And then we're going to help you figure out how to package your purpose in a way that allows people to connect to it and want to spend money on it. Now, let's talk about this notion of it ain't all about the money. I just want to help people. I get that. But just wanting to help people doesn't pay the bills to allow you to help more people. I can want to help the homeless, but if I don't have gas money to put gas in my car, I can't get to the homeless shelter. I can't drive to help the homeless. So let's not get so overly modest that we don't realize the importance of creating the wealth so that we can help more people. And so that's what we want to do with the Legacy Author platform. We want to help you as an author create a more lasting impact, an eternal impact. We want to help you understand your purpose. We want to help you understand your mission. We want to help you package that purpose. So here's what you're going to get as a legacy author. And this is just kind of a overall broad view. First of all, you're going to get that hands-on coaching. I have a network of industry professionals who have put years into their craft. Sales, branding, marketing, public speaking. I mean, what it takes to create your platform, to push your platform, to grow your platform. You're going to get monthly workshops with these people to teach you every step of how to turn your book into a business. You're going to get community. Community is so important. It's so important to be around people who have the same goals as you have, who have the same mission as you have, because those are the people who are going to push you. You know, I used to ride. I didn't used to. My wife, when we were dating, took me horseback riding for my 21st birthday. Let me tell you how I almost died. I almost died. We went horseback riding, and the leader, the guide, told us, whenever one horse runs, all the horses will be running. All the horses will take off running. Okay? So we're trotting along, and I'm coming up to a tree. There's a branch, right? There's a horse right here beside me, and the horses are going this way. So I couldn't go around because the horses are going this way. So I'm trotting along. One of the horses takes off running. My horse takes off running. The problem is there's a tree branch right here at my neck. He runs right into the tree branch. I have to grab the tree branch. There's a little stick a little spike coming out of the tree branch, cuts my throat, cuts me right here, and I get hung on the tree, and I have to drop down from the tree and chase my horse down. My point being, when one of the horses ran, all the horses ran. Community is the same way. We're going to follow the momentum of the community we're in. If we're in a community where people are not, they don't care about a book, they don't care about starting a business, they just want to go to work, they want to come home, sit down on their couch, drink a beer, and be happy, right? If we're in that community, guess what we're going to do? We're going to do the same. But if we are in a community of people who are figuring out how to use this social media to improve my platform, what books am I reading? What books do we need to read to improve our knowledge base? If we're in a community like that, we're going to grow. We can't help but grow. We're going to take off with the pack, just like that horse took off with me. And no matter who's on your back, if they're on your back and they don't belong, they're going to get snagged by that tree and come off. Take that weight off of you because you're moving in the right direction. And then lastly, you're going to get one-on-one time and help. Here's one thing I've done. I've spent thousands. This is not a joke. Tens of thousands of dollars on coaching. I still benefit from that coaching. However, the coaches that I'm with, they coach hundreds, if not thousands of people. And so one of the things I don't get the opportunity to sit down with the person for whom I'm paying this money. The person for whom I looked at that person and I said, I love what that person is doing. I don't get to sit down with that person for 90 minutes to 2 hours and talk to that person about the steps I'm trying to implement based on what they told me to do and get feedback from that person that says, okay, you're doing it right, but let's do this. I don't get that. That's where I'm going to be different with the Legacy Author platform. I'm going to be giving all of the clients who are in this program that one-on-one assistance, that one-on-one time. And this is limited. I'm not going to have hundreds of people. I'm going to be honest with you. We're not going to have hundreds of people. I want effectiveness. I want impact. And you don't do that by getting as many people on a Zoom call and talking at them and then, pitching them the new service as well. Every time they get on a new Zoom call, you got a new service that you're pitching them. I'm about impact. I want to see some results. I want to see results. I want all of us to live at the apex of our purpose, meaning that whatever we put our minds to, we don't just get to the base of it, but we really reach the top of everything that we could do with that purpose. So I want you to join the webinar this Monday, October 7th. You can register at truevinepublishing.org. If you don't need to hear any more, this is what you need. I want you to give me a call today, 615-44-BOOKS, and I want you to take action. And for those who do take action, there is a very nice discount involved and some extra bonuses for you for taking action immediately. You all have a wonderful day, and God bless.